Imagine being ready to start your adoption and researching for months only to be as confused as you were than before you started. Maybe that's where you are right now, and if you've seen this video right here, you know that the reason why I became an adoption lawyer was to help children in need be placed in safe and loving homes, which is why I'm so excited to share this video with you today, because it starts with researching for months and being as confused as she was even before she started researching, and you will not believe how it ends. Meet Jessica. When Jessica and I met about 2 years ago, this is the position that she was in.
Hi, my name is Jessica. Before my husband and I joined this program, we were looking through all of the internet, trying to sit there and figure out, how do we do adoption? We had no idea. There seemed to be a bajillion options. People like, it's free, go to foster, adopt an infant, go international. We had no idea what to do.
At that time, Jessica had no idea how to climb this insurmountable wall of how do I do this adoption successfully? But she was willing to learn.
It was very, very confusing. So after about 6 months of just compiling data, because I love research, and realizing I was almost as confused as when I started, I happened upon this program and kind of put a little feeler out like, hi, help.
How do you go from that to adopting successfully? Well, that's when Jessica and her husband started working with me in my Adoption Success Accelerator program, and we laid out their adoption success ladder. And pretty quickly, Jessica and her husband started getting a very clear picture of what they needed to do for their family and how to adopt successfully.
For my family, we had initially thought we needed to go in for an infant adoption because we have a young child and we didn't want conflict of age. We didn't want an older child. We were worried about like trauma with foster care and working with families. And this course taught us how to evaluate what worked for our family, what helped us, what we were hoping for, what the dynamics of our family were, so that a child coming in would be successful. And having that knowledge, that package, to then hand to a caseworker, which we did decide to go with foster, but it wasn't because we didn't want an infant. It was because we discovered that for us, we were okay with having a wider age range, and that lent itself to foster care. But having that package, that knowledge of this is what we're looking for to give to that caseworker, gave us a lot of power. And it also gave our caseworker a lot of power to then feel confident that when she places a child with us, that child is going to be successful because we vetted each other.
So in only 6 weeks, Jessica and her husband went from being completely confused about where to even start in their adoption journey to this.
The program has completely demystified all of adoption for us. It set out the various different paths that we could take, and it started with a very simple question of, what are you looking for as your future, as your starting point? And we had forgotten with everything to think about what we were hoping for. At the end of the day, like, were we hoping for an infant, or were we hoping to grow our family? Because those are two very, very different objectives when it comes to adoption. And that was really helpful to start with that question, because so much about adoption is about how do you help the child? And sometimes you have to remember that the way that you help someone else is by helping yourself first. And I mean, it was life-changing for us. I can't give any better accolades than it made it possible for us to enter into this world.
Such a great story. And Jessica shared with me that the Adoption Success Accelerator program has completely demystified adoption for her. So if you're ready to finally get that clarity that you need to adopt a child successfully, click the link below to learn more about how I can help you. If you like this video, make sure you click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this with your friends. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.